Hey Woodridge, I hope you're all doing well and having a great week so far. My name's Landon. I'm the middle school minister here at Woodridge. I wanted to ask, has anyone ever asked you to move something heavy with them or maybe help them move homes? I think I personally would file those things under the category of no one wants to do them, but we all have to at some point. I even saw an airline billboard one time that said something like, you don't have to help them move if you're on vacation, which I thought was really funny because it's like, I don't want to help them move, so I'm actually going to book an entire vacation with a flight and everything just to avoid helping them out. But I also get it a little bit. But being on the receiving end of that help, I know it can be a huge burden lifted when somebody helps you move that heavy thing or carry that burden. And as followers of Christ, we're called to lift heavy burdens. Now I'm talking about the spiritual kind. Listen to what the Bible says in Galatians chapter 6, verses 1 and 2. Brothers and sisters, if anyone is overtaken in any wrongdoing, you who are spiritual, restore such a person with a gentle spirit, watching out for yourselves so that you also won't be tempted. Carry one another's burdens. In this way, you will fulfill the law of Christ. Paul commands us here that if we have a brother or sister who is burdened with sin, we are to lift that burden with them, restoring them gently, not piling more on. We're not to take a vacation out of that person's life, hoping all will be fixed when we get back, kind of like that billboard suggested. No, Paul says, take an active role in restoring your neighbor. Carrying one another's burdens fulfills the law of Christ, which is to love God and love your neighbor. So I want to ask you, who do you have around you that has a burden you can lift? What's something you can do to make that person's load a little lighter, truly? It might not be the most fun or glamorous thing. You may have to load that solid wood dresser into the U-Haul with them, so to speak. That's what we're called to do. I do want to share a couple quick cautions that are in the text too, because they're important as well. First, be careful of the temptation of pride. We should never get an I save them attitude or my problems must be smaller because I can take on other people's problems too. You can read more of that context in verses 3 through 5 in the chapter, which I encourage you to do so. Another caution is that this idea of we need to carry others' burdens only works one way. Just because Paul calls us to carry each other's burdens, and that is a command to all believers, it doesn't mean you can blame others for not carrying yours. Verse 5 in Galatians chapter 6 says that we are accountable to God for our own actions. If no one showed up to help me move, it's still only my fault if I don't get moved out in time. I'm the one that faces the consequences. I'm the one that has a house that's still in disarray. That being said, we should work hard to carry the burdens of our brothers and sisters around us. So, send out that text, make that call, and do something tangible for that person who you know is struggling. In doing so, you fulfill the law of Christ. Have a great rest of your week.